is a cat shelter a no-kill shelter in Redwood City. And you may have heard of them. Last year, they rescued a kitty who was dyed purple and subject to abuse. His name was Smurf, and he has sort of become the unofficial mascot for 9 Lives. That shelter continues to save, I think there's 20 adoptions every week. They've saved thousands of cats' lives, and their focus on a no-kill shelter means that they are taking in cats with feline leukemia, cats who are blind, cats who need a little more assistance, and not turning any of them away. So we are incredibly grateful that they are going to join us this weekend. Please join us tomorrow. There's a coffee and greet the charity event at, I want to say 4 o'clock in the Marriott here. Come meet them, come visit them at their table downstairs in the lounge area. Come purchase some of their merchandise in the dealer's room, we have that. And yes, please donate anything you can. Come bid at our charity auction. We'd be very grateful to help support this awesome cats-focused charity this year.
I was kind of looking around the room, seeing if there were actually any blue cats in here, but anybody? No, I didn't see anybody.
We could dye you purple. But there's blue lighting on cat prowler.
Of course. I did also want to call out a couple of things that I think you shouldn't miss for anyone who it's their first time at Further Confusion. Actually, let's say that. Raise your hand if it's your first time at Further Confusion.
Oh, shoot.
Wow.
That's more than 15 years.
Yeah, who's been here more than 15 years? Wow.
Of course you say that, Diadex.
For who is this your first time at any sort of furry event whatsoever?
What? Amazing.
That's awesome. Thank you for coming. We're so glad to welcome you into our community and hope you have a great time sharing all of this creativity and all of this fun. So if it is your first time, we do have a little bit more about this convention and how it comes together, and a discussion of our different tracks, how the event's put together, a little bit about our board, Anthropomorphic Arts and Education, the nonprofit board that runs this event. That's going to be called FC 101, and that's tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. So check it out in your program. I believe it's in this room. Yeah. And then we also have a fancy Friday event. We've had this for a few years now. It is a charity-focused event, and we have drinks and small plate appetizers, and we hope that everyone has some fancy attire or something to come in. We're not going to turn you away, but what? It's recommended but not required, except of fursuits. If you're going to be in fursuit at Fancy Friday, you better be fancy. Yeah. Monocle. How old are you? All right.
I have 2 months.
Yeah, 100% of the proceeds go toward the charity, and it's a great way to have kind of a nice event, give back, and be a part of something for 9 Lives. I also wanted to say that we got the AAE board meeting that moved, and so if you have a corrections sticker on your pocket program, then you'll see that it is now Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning. And that's a great way if you're interested in finding out about our organization, about how bids for chairman happen. If you're interested in maybe someday running this event, you can. If you're interested in being a part of this executive team, and I say this executive team, it changes every year, then come on over and find out more. And then one of the things that is a big change this year is our fursuit parade, which, with the blessing of the sun coming out, it's going to be outdoors this year.
Oh,
we have an outdoor. that's something that people have been looking forward to. We've been looking forward to it for a long time as well, and we're really glad to make that a part of this year. Let's see, I think that's the major things. Of course, we have our fursuit dance competition. That's going. Some excitement. Fursuit dance competition, and that's going to be on main stage. Main stage is where all of the dances are going to be as well, except for tonight's. The fursuit dance competition is Saturday night over in main stage, so go upstairs and enjoy yourself there, see all of the great creativity in the fandom and talent. And then our big variety show and closing ceremonies event, Further Confusion Unleashed, is going to be Sunday night, and that's going to be just before the Sunday night dance to close things out. So we've got a lot of people putting together a lot of great acts and performances, things that they've been working on all year. So come on over and find out more. Oh yes, Masquerade and Critter Olympics. How could I overlook? Yeah.
So we have some other main stage events as well, including Masquerade, which is returning this year in a new runway show style format. So if you have a fursuit and you'd like to get on stage for, I don't know, about a minute and do a little twirl, like a Masquerade. Sign-ups are open until 5 hours before the event. So take a look at our website and find the sign-up page for that. And we also have Critter Olympics, which is on
Tomorrow.
tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon. I make the schedule and I don't remember the schedule. And just, I believe we're taking about 40 applicants for that, and people show up and have a lot of fun. There are rules, but they're meant to be broken.
Yes.
That's a dangerous thing to tell a room full of furries. I can't disagree. So the one other public service announcement that I wanted to make about the best way to talk to ConOps and Flare. Do you have a badge? You will probably have a badge. If not, shame on you. But on the back of the badge, you'll see 2 phone numbers, one of which is for ConOps, Convention Operations. That's downstairs in the lower level of the expansion, is where it is physically. Sure? But you can also take that number, put it in your phone, call it, text it if you're a panelist and the panel isn't set up the way that you need it to be. If you're in a fursuit lounge and it's out of water, then that's a great way to let people know. We can't be everywhere, frankly, and it's a great way to make sure that we can get a hold, that you can get a hold of us and that we can make this event really fantastic. Also, I wanted to talk about Flare. Flare are our crowd control specialists. They're the ones who keep us all safe, make sure that people are having a good time, that there are first responders in case of any medical events or any emergencies. And Flare is also in the Silicon Valley boardroom. It's the double doors over there. The doors are closed. That doesn't mean you can't come in necessarily, but it's just because to protect the safety of anyone who needs to use that room. So if you see a situation where someone's in a medical situation, if you see something unsafe, then call Flare, text Flare. It's a great way to make sure that we can keep all having fun this convention. And one other public service announcement, we want feedback. This is something where, like I said, we're experimenting, we're trying new things, we're trying to make this the best event that we can, the best event for everybody. And we really want to hear about what went well, what didn't go well, what's missing this year that you want to see back. We frankly had to drop a few things in order to make sure that this move to the convention center, this move for all of our dealers went really well. And we want to bring some stuff back too. We need your help in figuring out what we should be focusing on. So please email feedback@furcon.org. DM our Twitter account, we're watching that as well. And we really want that kind of participation. This is a community of friends, this is a community of people who are putting things on for each other. There's no ego here. This is just, let's put on a good event. And with that, I'm going to stop yammering so we can put on a good event. So. The people cheer for me shutting up. So thank you all for coming. I hope you have a really fantastic weekend. I look forward to seeing you all across the whole weekend, and especially on Sunday night at our closing ceremonies. when we can see how, what a great weekend we had. So thank you all, and enjoy your Thursday night dance.